Hello, this is not a spring chick, and with political season well underway and election countdown coming up soon, there's one thing you can be certain of. Who else is going to show up on the David Letterman show? And even McCain can say he made a mistake. And I heard Sarah Palin's going to be on Saturday Night Live tonight. But for now, we'll bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines. Criticizes Obama's promise of tax cuts.
Because they aren't tax cuts, guys. Everybody's going to pay more no matter what.
Yeah.
Even
and
those
you know
people
what?
that are getting welfare are going to pay more.
You know, I still think that, do you think people really understand that, or do you really think that they're not going to?
Okay. This is a Monty Bubbleism early. You get the candidates you get because you never listen to what they actually say. That's the Monty Bubbleism for today.
Ooh, and what they don't say.
Right.
Candidate Social Security plan lacks details. Yeah. Okay. It is rip and read. The group is on the verge of maybe perpetrating one of the greatest frauds in voter history, maybe destroying the fabric of democracy.
Yeah, I mean, they're letting Acorn. Okay, I love this one this morning. In the city of Philadelphia, they found 50,000 fraudulent Acorn registrations, but that's nothing to worry about. 50,000 they found.
50,000?
If they find, I mean, the one guy said, if they find 50,000, those are the obvious ones.
Yeah, how many weren't found?
That's the whole trick, how many weren't found. And when you win a state by 20,000 votes and they don't find tens of thousands.
Yeah. Squeezed. Venture capitalists curtail investments.
They don't have any cash. I mean, Summer Redstone is what the guy that owns Paramount, Viacom, all of these things. He has $1.6 billion in the hole. He has to have $800 million for a payment in a little over a month, and he doesn't have it.
In fact, you didn't even know this. It was right on the front of the paper, the business section today.
Yeah.
The mogul may have to sell more CBS and Viacom shares to make an $800 million payment, and he's got a $1.6 billion bank loan, just like you're saying.
I mean, okay, as I this is going to be whacked up this evening, folks. You know, we're doing this and that at the same time because of the topic. Redstone had to borrow money to upgrade his movie theaters because people like Disney and all the companies are in the new form of theatrical film. You know, they're not actually sending film anymore. They want new sound systems, 3D systems, hard drive systems in all the theaters. So all they can do is they transmit the video, I mean the movie that you're going to send over the broadband to your theater instead of having the old film, and that racked him up. They said 1.2 billion right there.
Well, you know, that's 3/4 of it.
Yeah, no, but that's just on that. But there's actually more than the 1.6. He's got more loans than that. He had to do. He bought $250 million worth of more stock in one of the companies he owns because it was starting to go under.
Wow.
And then the advertising market is down. So basically, you know, this is a guy that Mr. Obama says is a member of the greedy elite. That's on he could lose the CBS television network.
Spread the wealth, baby.
Yeah, that's Barack Obama.
I know. I mean, it sounds sarcastic, but
I hadn't even thought about it till now.
What?
Okay, maybe besides the fact that Louis Farrakhan has basically opened a new mosque in where he's at, maybe he intends to Barack Obama will turn the CBS television network over to the Ayatollah in Iran so that they can have it to broadcast their stuff on, because he wants to, you know, he wants the world to see that that Islam is not a violent religion. The only way to do it, give them some of Redstone's TV network.
Oh, that's horrible.
Why not?
Ugh, it just turns my stomach. Yeah. You know, it's just...
Yeah, but this is the future.
You know, because some of Redstone's worked so hard for so many years.
I know, this is a guy that built it up the hard way, and there will be no more of this in this country. The entrepreneur days have came to an end, not only because of the Democrats, but because of the fact that everybody, okay, if people would have known that the government was going to take everything away from you, if you went west, no one would have ever went west, and the country would still be in the hands of the Indians today, which meant my family would be in charge.
Oh, okay. Saren says, Atom Smasher back in action in spring.
Yeah, the people are saying, well, if it gets back into action, then the world could come to an end.
Scientists have new clue to mystery of sunken sub.
I love this one. I heard this one last night on the Learning Channel. They said that they think the idiot suffocated.
Really?
Instead of opening up the top of their submarine and getting out, they wanted to. They said they sat there and hid from the Union Navy until they ran out of oxygen and all suffocated to death. All they had to do was ever just flip the lid, because they said they found the pumps intact on the ship. When they discovered the ship, the pumps had never been turned on, which meant the submarine didn't flood. They just asphyxiated themselves.
Yeah. Honda's hydrogen car is smooth but has hindrances.
Yeah, like there's only 3 gas stations here, 1 on the East Coast, and they said, you know, in order to use the hydrogen car, you basically have to go to the filling station like you were taking a loan out from a bank.
Ew.
Yeah.
Analyst fired for saying greed is bad.
I know. That's some guy. Okay, a left-wing commentator in South Korea made us, you know, that basically is another spread the wealth guy. That if you weren't greedy, these people wouldn't have this problem.
Oh gosh. Drinking mom asked daughter 9 to drive.
Yeah. Well,
boy, the news today.
You know,
you're gonna have fun chopping on this one.
The woman basically was obeying the law, you know, but unfortunately the girl didn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, she's a little bit underage.
Yeah.
Canvasser is not Acorn at fault.
Yeah. Okay. The criminal investigation is now spread to 2 more states since this.
Are you
was
serious?
Put out. Yeah, but it's not their fault that they hired felons, that they are teaching things. But you know, basically there almost every vote that they are signed up as suspect now.
Well, you know that they're feeling the heat because I have something on the front page of the California edition that says voters duped into Republican Party.
Yeah.
Dozens of Californians said they were tricked into switching parties by GOP signature gatherers.
I know, dozens.
Dozens.
I love that.
Oh, dozens.
But that is the Democrats.
They're coming back. Ooh.
You're talking about tens of thousands with the Democrats, but dozens from the Republican Party.
Director Oliver Stone releases W. Why?
Okay, I love this one. The public totally hates it, right or left, but the reviewers say that he's actually benevolent to George Bush. Why no one likes it is because the film is so benevolent and so benign and so conservative towards George Bush. I mean, the thing is a left-wing travesty put out 2 weeks before the election. There was nothing benevolent meant in it, guys. And the people out there don't buy Oliver Stone's. Okay, none of the anti-military movies succeeded. None of the political movies that they have done have succeeded. And you would think they'd get the idea that you're losing money every time you do that.
Well, did they remember what came out the last time there was an election?
Yeah.
Myers. Michael Moore.
He's tried 2 straight elections to get the public to vote against Republicans. And this last movie made $25 million.
Application developers for Google's Android platform said they weren't aware of a kill switch.
Oh yeah, it seems that Google put something in that can basically wipe out anybody's application on the computer with just a flip of a switch.
Conservative leader David Cameron attacked British Prime Minister Gordon Brown's efforts to revive the economy Friday.
Well, yeah, because he's nationalizing banks, and that's basically, this is supposed to, okay, they voted the socialists out of power time after time in Great Britain. Because every time these guys once put a tax on 110% tax on you.
What?
I can remember.
Oh.
Okay, it's why they stopped doing things. It's why people like Sir Lawrence Olivier. I mean, I knew one guy personally, Wilfred Hyde White, was a nice old gentleman. He lost everything he had in England because he was making too much money as an actor, and he came here basically, you know, almost as a poverty case. You know, well, he still made lots of money here, but when you have this really beautiful place in England, you can't pay for it. So, I mean...
Oh, travesty.
Yep.
Mervyn said Friday that it planned to hold going out of business sales at its remaining 149 locations.
Well, we saw yesterday coming back that they were up to 70% off. I think that was before they put the thing out that they were folding totally.
Well, you know, they've been having, you know, those discounted sales so heavily for so long that...
I know, nobody paid any attention.
You just expect it.
Though, actually, no matter what they say, is a division of a larger chain.
Yeah.
I can't remember what chain it is, but they're not 149 independent stores. They are a division of another chain.